but it had called the Airbnb trying to get us out of here. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. The Airbnb host, they on hots. Mind you, we didn't do.
Recently, Plaqueboymax has been suffering from success, with him getting kicked out of another Airbnb or having trouble at another Airbnb. Normally, you would hear about this and probably think, oh my gosh, another rapper came through, was probably smoking, another rapper came through, did damage, wasn't participating. No, this time it was caused by his own fans. Along with that, it's destroying his mental so much that he had to take a whole vacation. It's basically not been streaming, with his most recent stream literally only being 4 minutes.
Last time, 5-star house was 3 days. I got out here for a full week. Whoever ends up winning, whoever ends up is at the top of the leaderboards by the end of this. I'm buying a crib very soon. That person will get moved out to LA.
In order to tell this right though, let me start you off from the very beginning. Obviously, Plaqueboymax, a very well-known streamer, was trying to give an opportunity to some of his friends or just people he thought had potential in the streaming industry. Not only this, but obviously, as you heard by him, if they had won after the 7 days, they were ranked the highest out of everyone that was there. They were going to get flown out to LA, where he was buying a new crib and have the opportunity to not only be basically put on at a whole different level, but just have insane content experience and insane connections. Unfortunately for everyone involved, not just Plaqueboymax, his 7-day 5-star house had to get canceled because some of his fans wanted to be weird and call up the Airbnb owner.
I have a little bit of an issue. Come close. There's been some weird going on. I think we just starting to really get too big for some stuff. But a nigga had called the Airbnb trying to get us out of here. So I'm gonna keep it a buck. The Airbnb host, they on hots. Mind you, we didn't do shit. There was, bro, y'all know how the first 5-star house was. Niggas was wilding up.
Where you want me to set it up though, Max?
Right here is good.
Right there?
Hell yeah, just get your facial hair, you know, clean it up.
Cool.
Now y'all know the first 5-star house we was wilding out compared to what happened yesterday. Cool. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Right now we're good, but let's just pray for the best, you know. To put you on.
Obviously, this clip is before he actually got kicked out, just with a little bit of a warning, knowing that some of your fans are being weird and calling up the Airbnb owner and basically being like, hey, look, I bet you don't know what's going on in your house. Look at all these people causing all this havoc, running around, screaming, doing these streams, and that's so unnecessary. I don't even talk about how odd it is of a person to go out of your way finding small details so you can know exactly where Max's Airbnb is, then go out of your way to DM and message the person who actually owns it, sending him clips, sending him the stream. Hey, I don't know if you know what's going on in your house, but I know this guy probably rented it, but look at what he's actually doing there. Look at all the havoc he's causing. Like, dude,
you're a goofy. You're a goofy, gang. Like, why the fuck is you calling? Yo, niggas in this world just be like, bro, niggas be hating, bro. But it's crazy because, bro, when you think about this shit, bro, you gotta have good and bad. You gotta have a good. If it's good, it gotta be bad. If it's bad, it gotta be good. So you gotta have niggas hating as well as niggas winning. You feel me? But damn, nigga, you had to call the nigga Airbnb host. That means you went on Airbnb, searched up and looked for that Airbnb. Called. How the fuck you find the host? How the fuck you find the host? Yo, that's crazy work. That's crazy work, bruh. This nigga found a host. You don't even know what Airbnb they at. How the fuck you find a host and call them? Like, niggas just be on dick, bruh.
you not have better things to do with your life? That is so weird. That's so beyond weird. And honestly, Max has had Airbnb problems for a while now, but those main problems were smoking and people not knowing how to act, which is something he literally actually ended up getting fines for. Like, he was genuinely affected because people just couldn't have respect for him.
Yo, just to clarify for anyone that